beginning of time, we have been at war with ourselves and our environment. Violence infects our world. It lives in our streets, our communities. Environmental destruction ravages our planet. As we continue to destroy the very fabric of life, our world is turned upside down, and in turn, our world is sick, very sick. I was committed to finding peace. For me, my journey began with trees. My name is Greg Reitman. This is my story.
Taking away the moments that make up the dull day.
I wouldn't know how to think as a human being. I wouldn't know how to speak as a human being. I wouldn't know how to walk as a human being. I learned all of these from other human beings.
I heard this word enlightenment, and I wondered if it is possible. Does a human being have this potential?
You have war, you have destruction of the ecosystem.
What I think escapes our attention is that just about everything we do is violent. Our agriculture is violent. What happens to creatures and the critters and the soil, happens to the soil itself, is violent.
We're inextricably intertwined with all of nature.
Why are we so crazy? Why are we so crazy?
Why are we so crazy? Going back to my roots, I thought could provide some insight. As a kid, I was a major comic collector. Oh, here's the Batman. Look at this. Superman and Batman were always my favorites.
One problem is the hero archetype and lending a kind of unbalanced image to us to be very invulnerable.
All of our celebrations are about war or truces or battles won. And it always is a division because someone loses and someone wins.
Does our pop culture influence our violent behavior?
The World Health Organization has said that violence is a preventable disease, and it is. We're not born violent. Our culture teaches us how to be violent.
I did my best to notice when the call came down.
Here we are at the E3 show. Got cars, games, and I'm on a mission. I'm trying to find out, is there a peace game? Look at this. God of War. What do you think of the game?
Oh, it's a fun game because you get to shoot things, so I always like to shoot things.
You like to shoot things?
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm pro-war, I just like to shoot things.
Are we human? Or are we dancers?
All the signs were pointing to the fact that we are indeed a violent society. But why?
Some of my kids, know more about weapons than I do.
Could you ever imagine seeing like a peace, game? I looked throughout the halls of the E3 show, and believe me, there was no peace game.
It's business. There's a market for this. Can you sell more of these? Well, you can if there's conflict.
If we don't tell the stories of what war does, then we carry it forward.
I never talked about my experience living in the first Gulf War.
Early on January 18th, 1991, the skies of Israel were lit up by Scud missiles fired from Iraq.
Within seconds, I was running into a bomb shelter. I looked over and saw a mother putting a gas mask on her child's face. I asked myself, how does a mother explain this? The next day, my mom called me in tears, wanting me to come home. The Gulf War only lasted 3 weeks, but for me, that one experience changed my life.
Where do we go from here? How do we carry on? I can't get beyond the questions. The clambering for the scraps in the shatter of